Today I'm going to talk you through how to make Gouda and spinach stuffed chicken. The ingredients you're going to need is a full bag of baby spinach with the stems. Next, you're going to need chicken breast. Typically, I make 3 or 4 depending on how many people you're feeding. 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese of your choice. You will also need 2 small wheels of Gouda cheese, usually around 8 ounces. You will also need a box of rice to go along as a side. Lastly, you're going to need spices to put on your chicken. Normally, with this sort of meal, you see Italian seasoning, basil, thyme, and some salt and pepper. For cooking accessories, you'll be needing a basic glass baking dish, whichever size can hold up to 4 chicken breasts with some extra room. I usually use a 15 by 10 size pan because you can put the extra mix around the chicken and use it as a sauce. Next, you'll need a cheese grater, a mixing bowl, and a pot for your rice. To start the recipe, you need to preheat your oven to 475 degrees. While you're waiting for your oven to preheat, you can wash your spinach and begin to take off the stems. Next, you'll stack as many leaves as you can and slice the spinach into little strips. After you finish cutting up the spinach, you'll need to place your 2 blocks of cream cheese into the bowl with your spinach. For your next step, you'll begin to make the Gouda and spinach filling. First, you'll shred up a wheel and a half of Gouda cheese and place it into your bowl. With the 3 of these ingredients in the bowl, you will now need to mix them all together so they look like this type of filling. Now that the filler is mixed up, you'll move on and prepare your chicken breast. Many people, like myself, prefer to take all of the fat pieces off the chicken before placing it into the pan, but it is a personal preference. Once you prepare your chicken, you'll need to cut your chicken along the side so it opens up like a door hinge. You'll want to keep it attached so that the slice is there and it's enough to close it still. Next, you will apply your seasonings to the bottom of your chicken and to the bottom of your pan. After this, you'll place your chicken breast into the pan and take a handful of the spinach Gouda mixture and place it on the inside of the chicken and then close your chicken breast. You can close it with nothing and you can close it with toothpicks. Continue to do the rest of this with your chicken breast until you are finished. Once you place all of your chicken into the pan, apply the same seasonings on top of them to attain the same great flavor. Finally, after all your chicken is filled, and you may have some of the mixture left over, place the rest around your chicken and on top of it. By now your oven should be up to 475 degrees and you can place your chicken inside and set your timer. This meal should be done within 45 minutes, sometimes it can take a few extra. When you make it to the last few minutes of waiting, you can take your pot, add enough water and rice for your guests, and place it on the burner. It will take up to 8 minutes for your water to start boiling before you can add your rice for the best results. When your water is boiling, add your rice. Rice cooks in 4 to 5 minutes. When your rice is finished cooking, check your chicken to see if it is fully cooked. The chicken should be white on the inside, and you should see that the Gouda filling is bubbling and golden brown. Once the chicken is finished, you can serve your guests and give them a decent-sized rice bed on their plate and placing the finished chicken breast on top, next applying the extra cheese from the pan. This meal is great for small family dinners and even a giant celebration. I love this recipe because it's extremely easy to make and it's very cheap and it can fill you up at the exact same time. Thank you guys. Have a good one.